Well, hey there, it's Lisa Ryan from Grategy right here in beautiful Cleveland, Ohio. And as we're finally coming to the end of 2020, which couldn't come a second sooner, and starting to look ahead to 2021, I was thinking about, what did happen this year? What are some of the good things that happened, the gifts of COVID, shall we say? And actually, there were plenty. Even though the world pretty much shut down in March, there's still a lot of good things that came out of this month. For example, technology. You look at the streaming services, you have the Zoom meetings, you have everything that just a few short years ago would have been completely either out of our reach, hard to use, or extraordinarily expensive. And now, in a lot of cases for free, you can connect with people from all over the world and have great picture and great sound and be able to have your meetings in person instead of just over the phone. It's also been able to broaden the reach because if you look at like the meeting industry, which of course is one of the industries that's been really hit this year, but for people that weren't able to go to conferences, they're not going to pay to load everybody up on a plane and go to, Vegas or Orlando or wherever the meetings are going to be. They still had opportunities via virtual events to send a lot more people to the meetings to get that education, to continue to provide resources, provide services. I know in the spring, pretty much everything either canceled or moved to next year because we're thinking that this was no way was going to last this long, but obviously it has. So we're looking now at, exploring with virtual. If you haven't tried virtual, try it. Instead of just doing FaceTime, try a Zoom, try a Microsoft Teams, whatever it is that out there. Come on camera. People want to see you. They want to see your face. They want to connect with you. And the other thing that the technology has done is it's really made us a lot more human than we were ever before. Back in the day, it was like, well, March was back in the day. It was like everything had to be perfect hair, perfect outfit for perfect makeup. If Tinkerbell, my cat, came into the room, she was banned from the room. And now she she makes lots of appearances with me. So connecting with us virtually has made us a lot more human. It's also allowed more personal connections. I know for me anyway, we've been doing family Zooms twice a week now, every week, pretty much since April. So members of my family from all over the world that I haven't stayed in great contact with or, anything like that. Now we're getting together twice a week to kind of share our experiences. And I know that that's one thing that's definitely going forward. We're now starting to see the vaccine coming out. I know that all three of my siblings who are in healthcare have gotten their vaccines. Yay. But just because we're seeing the light at the end of the tunnel doesn't mean that we want to let our guard down, particularly in the workplace. So just out of respect for the people who you work with, wear your mask, continue to wash your hands, practice social distancing, all of those things so that we can keep each other safe. I know that there are so many companies right now that they're basically scheduling production, scheduling what they can get done based on the number of people who are able to show up. A really sad example of what happened with the pandemic was just this past Sunday with the Browns game, with most of our first string players out because of COVID or COVID precautions. It really took a hit on not only the Cleveland Browns, but on lots of other businesses as well. Try something new. As you're looking forward to 2021, what worked in 2020? What new technologies did you learn? What can you take and go forward with? And most of all, make sure that you're using this time of year. I know it's kind of a dead year between Christmas and New Year's in that most of us don't have a whole lot going on, but make a point to reach out to somebody, to connect, to say thank you, to thank your employees, to wish people a happy new year, to just connect with them. So as we're looking forward to 2021, and like I said, most of us are really glad that 2020 is almost over, but we can go forward with a spirit of kindness, Be kind to people. We can go through with a period of gratitude because there are lots of gifts that happened. And most of all, we can look forward with the anticipation of having fun. I'm Lisa Ryan, and I wish you a very happy new year and a great start, prosperous, healthy, happy, and safe 2021.